But the challenge is that it seemed like the governor didn't inform his council. Is that a conscious omission?
Well, I want to say, considering the critical nature of the accord, I call it accord, it's subject for the governor to be very careful. Yes, anything can be breached when you know the implication after everything. Considering what has happened, for me, when I look at the items on the agreement or on the issue of negotiation that or the resolution, it will give somebody a second thought. I'm talking about based on critical thinking. But we are discussing a governor whose position is about life and death, about the people. And when you go and sign a document that in a way will make you to be somebody who cannot even run your administration the way you think you should do, you need to rethink. There's nothing wrong in rethinking. Yes, he has signed the contract. I mean, the agreement on Monday night in Aso Rock. But when you look at the agreement signed, of what importance to Governor Fubara? But we're discussing about Rivers State, not about an individual. And each time we call Rivers State, the person we will refer to as the head of government is the governor. And he has to be very careful. Like what actually came up yesterday, that his lawyer did not say anything because governor has not directed him to. That is how it should be. It shouldn't be too hasty. But there was something I was expecting to see from the agreement made reached in Abuja. Nobody said anything about Edison here. It was quiet. And the public is not talking about, so what will be the fate of that young man? So that I am talking as a passionate Nigerian, a passionate Rivers man. This is somebody, like today, we found that the assembly has gone to withdraw the impeachment, motion given to the governor to be impeached. They have withdrawn it. So weakness is true. And he has been removed from his position as the leader. So now if the government of Rivers State will sit and watch how he will be waylaid and brought down, it will be so, it will be naturally wrong. I'm talking about my opinion. Maybe tomorrow somebody want to do a good thing for you, and considering what has happened to the other person, everybody will withdraw, like what you see in the part of the world. Police will tell you, bring report, give us an intelligence report, and when you give, you become the victim. So for me, I feel that the governor is a human being. He has what you call number 5 senses, and he also has what you call number 6 senses to see how to implement. Yes, in this part of the world, whether you like it or not, whatever we're discussing is not constitutional. It's about the agreement indoor made in it. Just part that the president was witness here, that does not make it law. But if the governor is now careful, it will in a way allow another Buhara to ensue in Rivers State. So for me as a Rivers man also on this matter is that our governor should be extremely very careful on how to implement the agreement reached in Abuja on Monday night. But we are talking of interest of the Rivers State, the future of Rivers State, and also is being comfortable in office to run Rivers State as a state, not Rivers State as a farm, not Rivers State as a canoe.
All right.
So we are talking government.
All right. Here is the critical part of this. This fight ensued because the FCT minister told his protege, I cannot allow you to destroy my structure. Now, if you talk about this structure, a lot of people have alluded to this set structure to be humans.
But it's true.
Now, these humans include the members of the State House of Assembly, whom we learned that he instituted he purchased their funds and all of that.
Bring
that to bear again on the fact that if you look at the 8 points, everything that Fubara did to show his identity as the governor of Rivers State, by going ahead to pass the budget, by respecting the rule of law that gave Edison Ehe the power to supersede over the State House of Assembly, the presidency in that meeting reversed all that to ensure that the Wike structure is maintained by asking that the Edison Ehe steps down and Amele remains the speaker. The what is it called now? The budget has to be resubmitted after it has been passed into law. Number 3, that all the commissioners who willingly put in their resignation, the governor should submit it again. A lot of persons have looked at this to say this is primarily enslaving the governor of a state to dance to the whims and caprices of the presidency and those who are loyal to the presidency, and to ensure that the FCT minister maintains his set structure. But a lot of people have also said that that puts the governor in a very precarious situation.
But it is true.
That it will make him vulnerable to anything could happen, because the FCT minister have on more than one occasion said, I do not forgive. I cannot allow you to destroy my structures. If all of these are anything to go by, can one say that the governor of Rivers State, you have said he should be careful.
Yeah.
But in line with this, because a lot of people have said for the sake of peace, let peace just reign and all of that. But should one clearly walk into a fiery furnace hoping that he or she doesn't get burnt?
See, if let me talk about conscience. They say it's an open wound. The issue is that Governor Sim did not sack any commissioner. From what I have gathered, I have read some of the letters submitted to the governor or to the secretary of the state government, Dr. Danegogo. Some said their personality. It will be very disturbing and also laughable that a commissioner who has resigned, who gave reasons why he should resign, will now be brought back. Please, it is wrong. Naturally, it is wrong. Are we in a way detecting for them? Because ordinarily they decided to resign their positions as commissioners, and so there's no need. Even if the governor, former Governor Wike will also maintain the structure, it should be new people. But for me, it will be foolhardy that this same group of people who resigned from the River State cabinet will now come back again. What are we saying? Naturally, there must be conscience playing out, because if they believe in their integrity, and if they believe that they are men and women of integrity, for them to have resigned, they should not come back. Me, if I had the opportunity to resign, I won't come back, because you are also making yourself a laughing stock, making a caricature of your personality. Some of them are well known before even they became commissioners. So why are you going to dent your public image? You have resigned, you are returning back to her from it. It is for me a thing that no normal human being should do. But in this part of the world, we play politics and say nothing and nothing, everything goes. But they forget that their integrity, their personality, and their family and their image is at stake. That we have resigned, and you come up to tell us that all the names of them who resigned willingly. That's what they say, because we are looking at their public statement why they resign, and you are saying that you should bring back all of them. For me, in a civil society, that shouldn't happen. But are we civilized? If not ordinary, those men who tendered their resignation letters to the secretary of the state government, that from today, by virtue of my political aspiration, my future, my personality, I hereby resign not to be part of this government. So be it. They should not be allowed to come back, even no matter what they want to be the benefit in leadership. There is need for them to reject coming back. Whoever that is concerned should give them new names. But not these people who have resigned. If If I were to be those people, I won't come back again. Because they talk about their integrity, their personal life, their conscience. Some days say they cannot, based on what is happening, they cannot do it. So I pray that if they have good conscience, they should not come back. Let the new people be given to them, so that they can also prove to the world that they are good, they are men of integrity. So that also the governor will be comfortable, because for me, it will be suicidal and suspicious that somebody resign from my own government. So that government doesn't believe in me, and he wants to come back again. I'm talking as an ordinary citizen of this country and of River State. You have resigned. So what kind of mind, what kind of mindset
Let's
am I going to work with you?